This Canon EF to EOS R lens adapter is fully electronic, and it also has a built-in variable ND filter. Hey everyone, Sean here with Fotodiox.com, and today we're taking a look at our new Canon EF to EOS R ND throttle fusion adapter. This adapter gives you full electronic control of an adapted Canon EF or EFS lens on your Canon EOS R camera, and it also has a built-in variable ND filter that goes from 2 to 8 stops of neutral density filtration. And using the adapter is super simple. Just mount your Canon EF or EFS lens on the front, and then mount the adapter to the camera, and there we go. Now this is a fully automatic adapter, so it gives you full electronic control of autofocus and aperture. And this is essential for Canon EF lenses because most Canon EF lenses do not have manual aperture controls built into them, so you need electronic communication to control your aperture. And if your Canon EF or EFS lens has built-in image stabilization, it also powers that. So just turn on the image stabilization on your lens and you'll get fully powered IS. Here's a test of the adapter's continuous autofocus in video mode. Okay, this is a test of the autofocus. I'm walking towards the camera. As I'm getting closer, it should be autofocusing on my face. I'm gonna walk backwards here. Not only is the Fusion adapter fully automatic, it also has a built-in variable ND filter that goes from 2 to 8 stops of ND filtration. You just turn this geared ring to control the variable ND filter built into the adapter. This is great for shooting long exposure photography. Just crank in the variable ND so you can use a longer shutter speed even in bright sunlight. And it's also great for shooting shallow depth of field video without adjusting the shutter speed. This footage was shot at 24 frames per second at a 50th of a shutter speed, wide open, and by cranking in the variable ND, we're able to cut the amount of light coming through the lens so we can shoot wide open, shallow depth of field focus and still get a usable exposure. Okay, we're shooting video here, and as you see, as I pan down to the flower, the Fusion Auto Adapter allows the lens to autofocus on the flower, and that's beautiful. We are shooting at f14 right now, but what if we want a more shallow depth of field? Well, let's open up the aperture all the way to f1.8. And as you can see, we're shooting at a 50th of a shutter speed for a cinematic look, but unfortunately that means we are completely overexposed and the screen is completely white. But if we crank in the variable neutral density built into the ND throttle, we can actually recover the exposure and create a beautiful shallow depth of field video of this flower. And you can see there's some really beautiful bokeh there. We still have the autofocus, so if we pan up, we can focus far away, pan down, and it autofocuses back on the flower. The nice thing about having the variable ND built behind the lens, built into the adapter itself, is you can use any Canon EF or EFS lens and you don't have to worry about changing the diameter of the filter or using step-down rings. It's all built into the adapter itself. And it's essential for shooting with ultra-wide-angle lenses that don't have a front filter thread. Also, by putting the variable ND filter behind the lens, you get rid of the X problem that comes into play when you have a variable ND filter on the front of a wide-angle lens. By putting it behind the lens, you get rid of this problem. You don't have to worry about it. If you have any questions about this adapter, comment below. I'd love to help you out. Also, click the link in the description below to get your Fusion ND throttle now. And click right here to subscribe to our YouTube channel to get more videos just like this one. I'm Sean with Fotodiox.com, and thanks for watching.